Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give insight on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. And let me first thank you for taking time from your busy day to listen to what I have to say. Before we get started, let me thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. I got some quick housekeeping here for you. If you want to head on over to yesfitnessct.com, across the top, hit the podcast button, and that'll give you access to any one of our 398 episodes. If you're looking for a timestamp or a transcript, or if you want to get a hold of us for any reason, you can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. So today's broadcast, we have a special guest with us, John Litwin. John, thanks for coming on board with us.
You're welcome.
John's
My pleasure.
Your pleasure. This one's going to be fun, I think. At least when we train, we have a lot of fun, right?
Yes, we do.
So, John, how long have you been with us?
Almost a year.
Almost a year now. Wow. Doesn't seem that long.
No.
To me, it doesn't. Maybe
No.
you, because you're training, but not me.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So John's going to give a little idea of where he was at before he started at Y.E.S Fitness and kind of his experience, what's been going on over here in the past year. So what were the problems you were having before you joined Y.E.S Fitness?
Well, I couldn't play golf.
Golf's number one.
Oh, yes.
Always number
Yes.
one.
I couldn't play golf. Yard work was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Working on the car was tough. Okay. Walking, standing, balance was all off. Couldn't go up on the ladder. You just had a tough time functioning.
In the past year's time now, I've learned a little bit more about you. Of course, we try to learn as much as we can about our clients. Helps us to understand what they're really trying to accomplish. And I learned that you're kind of like a hands-on guy, like you say, working the car out in the yard, building sheds, doing stuff like that. Like you used to be able to do all that stuff, right?
Yes, exactly. Can't do it now.
And now we're at a time in our life where we have time to get all that stuff done and have some fun and do it at our leisure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Golden years are not necessarily the golden years.
Right. No. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. So tell us a little about what the frustrations are like when you're trying to solve these problems. Get some of that balance back. Somebody will do some of the things you wanted to be able to do around the house.
Well, you just can't. You can't go up on a ladder. All right. I used to do oil changes. I can't get down on the ground underneath the car anymore. Working on the car, stretching to change plugs or whatever it may be. Can't do that. You know, it's not physically possible. I got to this point, not overnight, but gradually. So it's been tough. It's been very, very tough. Compared to the things I used to do and how I did it. Yeah, I never would have called a plumber years ago. If I had a leak underneath the sink, I'd get under there.
Yeah.
Can't do that now.
Can't do that now, huh?
No.
Yeah. You've mentioned to me a little bit about energy level. Now, I'm 67 now. I don't experience it too much, but I know a lot of my friends experience just this lack of kind of drive and get up and go and a little bit of energy, a little bit of motivation. So for example, like if they go out and work in the yard on a Saturday morning, you have lunch, like they don't get their butts up and go back out and finish it the afternoon because they're just kind of shot for the day. Like my neighbor said to me the other day, yeah, I was out in my front yard. I was doing a little dethatching. And he says, I used to, be out here like you all day and morning, noon, and night, working on my yard. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. He's my age. He has had 2 knee replacements. He was a roofer, so his back isn't the best of backs. And, only 66, 67 years old. I mean, with today's medicine, we have to live 20 years of our lives like this where we just can't do anything. We can't enjoy life at all. It could be frustrating.
Yes, it is.
Very frustrating.
Yep.
especially when we kind of planned for this, right? Like we've like worked our butts off for so long.
Oh, yeah. And now you can't do the things you want to do. I used to garden. Okay. It was, getting your hands into the soil.
Yeah.
As long as I could get down on my hands and knees and get into the soil and work the soil, I was happy. I can't do that now. It just doesn't happen. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, we had a house in Florida, a ranch, right? Bought it, nice house. My wife didn't like the color of the house. Okay. We painted the exterior of the house.
Wow.
Okay. Painted the whole exterior of the house.
That means up and down on a ladder.
Up and down on a ladder.
Moving stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Stretching and reaching.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had these things over the windows that had to come down. They were all rotted. Took those all down and cleaned everything up, made repairs, and painted. Okay. Could I do that today? No.
Just 5 years.
Yeah.
What a difference.
Yeah.
So tell us what makes Y.E.S Fitness. I mean, you've gone to other gyms.
Yes, I have.
Just big box gyms.
Yep.
So what's different about us at Y.E.S Fitness?
When you go into another gym, a totally different atmosphere. It's not a family atmosphere. There's no warmth. You've got jocks walking around. Right? It's almost like there's competition between this guy and that guy. Right? I'm not interested in that. Right? I'm interested in coming in and having a coach work with you that knows what your problems are, sits and talks with you, finds out what your needs are, finds out what your limitations are, and develops a program to work with that, to improve that. And if you have an exercise that you can't do, they'll alter that exercise so that you can do it and you can benefit from that exercise. There's a lot of caring. It's a family atmosphere here. All right. When you walk in, the first time I walked in, it was a family atmosphere. All right. I was very impressed with you, with what you asked for questions, what you showed me, the equipment that was here, the people that were using it. Okay. It was totally different. It wasn't like anything else. It was, gee, these people care.
You said a couple of things in it that are interesting. First, I went to a conference. We always go to conferences. You got to stay on top of the industry, like any other industry. Our industry changes. If you're doing what we did 2 years ago, we're behind the times, actually.
Yep.
And it took a seminar with Martin Rooney. I don't know if you know who Martin Rooney is. Martin Rooney was one of the top coaches in the country, in the world, actually. He's a worldwide speaker. And he gave a talk on oxytocin. Okay, which is in your body, which makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So we laid out 5 things that a coach needs to be. And the number one thing, caring.
Yep.
If the coach isn't caring, then you're not going to help that person get results.
No.
Because a client can tell when you don't care, when you really seriously don't care. You know, I mean, they can say things, but do they really care about you? And that's like the number one thing. We really try to hammer that in with my coaches. You got to care. And I think all my coaches do. I think that's
they do.
That's why we've been doing this for 28 years. That's why I have people who have been with me for 28 years, because we know about them. We know what they're trying to accomplish. We know about their families, their lifestyles. So caring is number one. Number two, I help coach lacrosse and I do speed work and stuff like that. And it's interesting. The coaches are always interested in what drills you're going to do, because they'll talk to me about it. And I say, this is a great drill, and you can do this drill over and over again. But if you're doing it incorrectly, then all they're doing is fortifying a poor movement pattern.
Correct.
So we need to make sure we're doing the movement pattern correctly before we can do the drill, or we're not going to get anything out of the drill. All we're going to do is just continue to do the bad thing worse and worse and worse. Same thing with exercise. When we give somebody an exercise, if they have a poor movement pattern and we put weight on it, we're weighting or loading a poor movement pattern. Number one, all we're doing is ingraining that poor movement pattern into your body even more. Number one. And number two, you're more likely to get hurt. So what's so interesting is that we have people your age and older. We have some people in their 90s, and we train young kids too. But how you just come in and you become, what's the word? You just grab your tablet and you go to work, right? And you're empowered. That's the word. You're empowered to take over your program and do what you need to do. I don't need to stand there and count to 15 to you. It's not like personal training where we start to chit chat. And next thing you know, I can't get anything out of you because we're friends. Although we are friends, but I can still get something out of you because you're empowered to take your program and do it. And it's program specific for you. Our coaches are watching you. Make sure you do it right. If not, we're going to fix it. We're going to change the extra, whatever it is to help you get to the goals you want. So I think that's something that's lost in personal training sometimes. And that's why we like to coach in a semi-private format where we're coaching 4 or 5 people at one time.
Yep.
A lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie. Yep. Like you said, it's like a family. Yep. Hey, where is John today? Well, John, he had to go have lunch with somebody, couldn't make it here today, whatever it might be. So people are asking about you, how you're doing. And you're still getting that program that's written for you. I did personal training for a long time. And when you're training the same person 2-3 times a week for an hour, they become friends with you somewhat. And you can't get that same results out of them as you could when you're training in a format like this. So that's one reason why we do that. It helps keep the cost down as well for the clients. So yeah, we're much different than a gym. Yeah. So can you remember the moment or moments you realized we were actually helping to start solve your problems? Because you've been here a year now. It could be 2 months ago. It could have been 8 months ago. You said, you know what, things are starting to work here.
Probably a month and a half, 2 months ago, I was able to get up on a ladder.
Wow.
Right. And I did some trimming on the ladder of a bush.
Nice.
And it was an 8-foot ladder, step ladder, and I didn't go into 8 feet.
But
I got up and I was comfortable. And I had a hedge trimmer, and I'm using the hedge trimmer. All right. 6 months ago, I couldn't do that.
6 months before that.
Right.
Right. Why I like to do these like this, and a lot of people say, I don't want to do this because, I'm not a success story. You are a success story. Number one, you've been doing this for an exercise for a year. Most people don't last a month, never mind a year of exercise. Oh, yeah. In a regular gym, 30% of the people last 1 month.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. Whereas 70% of the people that start here last a year. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's because of those relationships and getting results. But I don't always know stuff like that because I don't always coach you. So to hear that after 4 or 6 weeks, you're able to get back up on the ladder and trim your shrubs. Okay. What did that feel like? Because I didn't know that. And that's why I do this. Because I like to know those stories.
It felt great.
Man.
Because you're useful again.
Yeah.
Right. You can do things, I'm not saying there's a light at the tunnel, but the thing that I've noticed is that I haven't gotten worse. I've gotten better. Okay. And
younger every second.
And I said it before. I said, the condition I'm in didn't happen overnight. It happened gradually. All right. Well, that decline has stopped. All right. The decline isn't there anymore. All right. If anything, I'm getting better. Very slowly. It's not happening overnight. But yeah.
It's the body is an amazing machine. Amazing.
Yes, it is.
And like every machine, when done incorrectly or too much, you're gonna hurt it or you're gonna wear it out. And if you're programmed correctly with the right progression, doing the right stuff, you're gonna see a difference for the positive. It's just gonna happen. And as people go out too hard, they don't know what to do anyway. That's why we have coaches.
Yeah.
When I started this 28 years ago, people thought I was nuts, and I was nuts because people didn't coach, didn't personal training in facilities like small facilities or in areas like this. But it makes a huge difference.
You're here.
You mentioned, I'm glad I'm here too. I would hate to have a real job. So you mentioned the word family, and we like it to feel that way, because I think one of the most intimidating things is, even myself, is when I walk into a gym, because I do coach some people at other gyms here and there sometimes. And when I walk into the gym, I don't even feel comfortable. And like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing this since 1991. I know what it's all about, and I feel uncomfortable. So what's it like to have a community to support you rather than just a gym?
It's like family. You come in and it's, hi, how are you? You know, how's everybody? How you feeling? How you doing? Are you okay? I heard you were sick. You know, it's nice. It's nice to come in and not just to go in and work out
On a machine.
on the
Yeah,
machine.
mindlessly, really.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to have some intent, and that's what
Exactly.
happens. It becomes mindless. If you're not changing your workouts every 4 to 6 weeks, you're getting nothing done.
Yeah, and you have fun.
Yeah.
You can have fun with the other clients. They have fun with the coaches. You know, and it makes everything a little bit lighter. It makes everything easier.
It makes it easier to come.
Absolutely.
I like it when it's a family atmosphere, because it was somebody's birthday over the weekend, and he brought me chocolate cake.
Oh, chocolate cake, huh? Is that your favorite?
It's really good. Really good. I only ate 1/3 of it. I'm gonna have to-
Of the cake?
Yeah, no, of the piece.
Oh,
Of the
okay.
piece.
Okay. I thought maybe you're going to eat 1/3 of the whole cake.
I probably could have. Oh, this cake was really good.
Yeah, I would have eaten 1/3 of the whole cake.
Me too. So tell us what it looks like now that your problems are starting to be solved a little bit. How's life looking for you now?
It's looking better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Especially now going into the summer where I can get outside more. Looking at well, I've got a project with my shed. I've got to take the door, which is a small door. It's like a 30-inch door, and I can't get my mower in the shed because the door's not wide enough. So now I got to take the siding off the side of the shed.
Okay.
Right, take the door off, cut the siding, reframe it all in, and make a door. Right, I'm excited about being able to do that.
Yeah. You know what I'm excited about? You, me, and Marky are going to go play golf.
Oh, okay,
Let's do it one day.
okay,
When I'm done coaching lacrosse.
yeah.
Maybe we'll take a Wednesday when we're done earlier coaching and stuff.
Yeah.
Get out of here and play golf.
Yeah.
Think Bud can play?
Yeah, he would.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we'll wait for Bud then.
Yeah, he'll definitely play. Yeah.
I'll wear a diaper. I'm going to laugh so much.
Has Mark ever played?
I doubt it. We're going to make a lot of money on these videos.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, boy. So what would you tell someone who was on the fence about whether or not to give us a shot?
That's easy.
Mhm.
Come in and talk to you.
Mhm.
That's all they got to do is come in and talk to you. If they're serious
Mhm.
about improving their health,
Mhm.
their physical being,
Mhm.
once they come in and see what you do, the questions you ask, how caring you are, a program that you could try to put together, you know, it's a no-brainer. That's what did it for me. Okay, I had a friend of
appreciate
mine.
that.
I had a friend of mine that said, "You got to try this place." I said, "Nah, come on, come in and talk to Chris." I said, "Yeah, well," and I finally came in. All right, very hesitant. And what did I do? Just about automatically, immediately, I said yes,
Mhm.
because I was that impressed, that comfortable with being here, and thought that you really could help me, and you have.
Yeah, I
So-
appreciate that.
So
I appreciate that. I think two things there's a couple of things that we have an image in here. This is what people tell me, that we're just a bunch of old people that really don't work that hard.
oh no, oh no,
We
no,
work
no,
real
no.
hard here.
Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you
Work
do.
real hard. I'd be very surprised if they came through our door and saw some of the people that are their late 60s, early 70s, mid 70s, and what they actually do.
No question
They're working
about it.
hard, super
No
hard.
question about it.
And you know, we back up all our services, 100% get money back guaranteed. If you're not getting the results you're looking for, I'll give you money back, because I'm that confident in what we do.
Yeah.
And I don't say I'm going to give you a week free or a session free. I can't show you anything in a session or a week, but a month's time, you give me a month's time, I'm going to change your life a little bit.
Yep.
And at that point in time, you're going to decide, you know what, this is worth it for me to spend a couple of bucks
Yep.
to take care of myself. At some point in time, you have to take care of yourself, or else you
Right.
just have more money for that coffin. You have a nicer coffin. I mean, that's the bottom line.
No coffins.
Exactly. I mean, why are you saving your money for that? Just spend it so you can enjoy life.
Yep, I agree.
I did a podcast yesterday. Actually, it's going to go up in a couple of weeks. So there's a couple words that are out there. You know, longevity, how long we live. So then there's health span. How long do we live healthy? Okay. And now the new word is peak span. How long can we stay within 5 or 10% of our peak abilities to be able to enjoy life? And that's really the key, because it's okay to live a long time, but if you can't enjoy it, what's the big deal?
That's right.
Health span is okay. So you have your health, but if you can't move or do anything, I mean, that's where you were headed. You had your health, but you had to sit and watch TV all day because you couldn't get up and do anything. So peak span is the key to be able to function at a level where you can do the things you want to do.
Body in motion stays in motion.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You snooze, you lose.
Yep.
Now, you're not going to be able to do, I mean, even for myself, I did this the other day. I like to ride my bike. I don't ride on a path. That's a snooze. It's level. Come on, the ground is level. So I ride from my house in Terryville up to Burlington and back down. So obviously there's a lot of hills. I go up 72. I get out on the road at 5:30 in the morning. There's not a lot of cars. And I don't ride over the winter because it's too darn cold.
Yeah.
So from November, December, January, February, March, April. So in 5 months' time, 6 months' time, I was 15 minutes slower.
Really?
15 minutes
Wow.
from what I had at the end of the year. Now I know once I start to ride again, and in a couple of weeks, I'll be back to where I was.
Yeah.
But where would I be if I didn't do it at all? Like if I just stopped that work I did all those years, it'd be a half hour slower. It'd be 2 hours. I wouldn't be able to do it at all.
Yep.
So it's that goal to be able to get back to that point for me. When I was younger, I used to have a goal where I would run sessions with one direction and then the other direction back in 45 minutes. That was like my standard to see if I was fit. And then for a couple of years, I just stopped running around sessions woods for whatever reason. But there's always just these little things that you say to yourself, well, I could do that. I want to still be like, I could deadlift 100 pounds, 100, 5 years from now, can I deadlift 80 pounds or 90 pounds? That's what we want to try to take a look at, because you want to be able to function.
Right.
It's that peak span. It's a new word. You'll start to hear it out there.
Okay.
I didn't come up with it. But
Oh, you should have.
I should have. Damn it.
Yeah.
A couple of bucks. So anyway, John, I really appreciate you taking the time. We love having you here as a client. We have a whole lot of fun. I'm glad you shared some stuff with me that I didn't know about the progress that you've made. I've seen some progress. We got a little ways to go. We always have ways.
Yes, we
There's
do.
always progress, but
Yeah.
we're going to keep working towards that. And I appreciate you being on board with us.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you need to get someone up off their butt, so you want to inspire somebody, let them hear John's story or some of the other stories we have on our website. We got hundreds of stories about people that we've helped over the last 28 years.
Come and see this guy.
Come and see me.
Yep.
I will help you. I will definitely help you. So until next week, where we give you more information on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. Thanks for